Welcome. This is Kat's Home Chat, and we are live. I just love technology, don't you? And Oli, my guest here, is getting himself positioned. Are you on a teeter-totter?
I'm trying to see what.
Just no. I'm just kidding. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do this every week at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and today we're going to talk about the 3 things that you need to sell for top dollar for your first showing, which is online, which is photographs. And we call it the 3 C's: clutter, color, and clean. Clutter eats equity. Okay. We want to hang on to our equity. Color, you need to be memorable. Bowls of oatmeal, beige on grayish on tan bowls of oatmeal are not memorable. People will click right through your photos and won't go out to see it or have their realtor show them. So color is important. And the third one is clean. And we're talking Q-tip clean. Those are 3 things, not only in photos so that you get that first showing, but of course in person as well when they come and tour your space. So my esteemed guest, Mr. Oli Mohammed, is the executive director of Houston Furniture Bank, just opened up a new location on the north side here off of Sawdust in Houston. Went to his grand opening. Amazing organization. We met because I was doing some research for our community event, Say Yes to Youth, and we connected on that level. He has a giving heart. His organization is all about giving. And Mohammed, let's start out before we get into the topics tell me a little about your organization, what its mission and goal is, and how long you've been in business. You got the floor.
Sure. Thank you very much, Kat.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. And so this is a huge opportunity. Houston Furniture Bank started as a program of the Mental Health and Mental Retardation Authority of Harris County in 1992, when it was just, we were providing assistance to people that are coming out of the mental health facilities to go into a supported housing program, and they didn't have any furniture. So we decided that we need to provide these guys some furniture to move in with.
Yes.
That pilot project was for 140 families. And in the last 30 years, 28 years, we have given furniture to over 33,000 families.
33,000, wow.
And we every month we give furniture to little over 100 families every month, distributing over like somewhere between 1,200 to 1,500 pieces of furniture every month.
Wow. So you were very active when we had our major floods, et cetera, through the years. Is that correct?
Yes. So during for example, in the last Harvey incident, in Harvey things that devastated our region, we worked with the Greater Houston Community Foundation and a couple other organizations and some major retailers and manufacturers of furniture to provide furnishings to over 4,000 families in our community. So that we did, and we continue doing our regular work of providing basic home furnishings to families in need.
Wonderful.
So, and we work with different agencies. If you are in need of furniture, you cannot come to the Furniture Bank directly. You have to come through one of those agencies that are providing services to you. It could be a food bank, it could be a Tri-County MHMRA, it could be Northwest Assistance Ministries, it could be the Women's Shelter of the Montgomery County. These are
very good. I'm familiar with them. So, Oli, as our viewers know who've seen us before, we're going to have this on YouTube. But is there a comprehensive list of the agencies, someone in need, or someone out there who knows of someone in need in the Houston area, that they could have a comprehensive list of those agencies that we could share with them?
Yes. If you go to our website, there is a list of agencies that are we have about.
Wonderful. So it's HoustonFurnitureBank.org. Everybody, HoustonFurnitureBank.org. You can get a list of all of the agencies. There's a lot of things we can't control right now in this crazy COVID time, but we can control having a caring, giving, serving heart. And maybe you're not in need, but you know of someone who is. If not today, maybe another time. So that's awesome. That is awesome to know. I had the pleasure with my husband and business partner to come out to your grand opening, huge warehouse off of Sawdust. And as a professional home stagers, I, purchase furniture all over, even, wholesale marketplace. I look for unique, one of a kind pieces. And so I want to delve right into the difference between downsizing and upsizing and how my guest's organization, along with some tips from a master stager, can help you figure out what to do. I've walked into clients where, they're building a home in the Carolinas and they've got a 5,000 square foot home full of furniture, beautiful furniture oftentimes, but very, good furniture, beautiful furniture, all levels. And they just don't want to deal with doing an auction, having someone running through the house doing an auction, you can put it on consignment. That's another option. But if you are in need and want to downsize and you have too much furniture, you're relocating or what have you, a great solution would be to call Houston Furniture Bank. They have one located, what's the street downtown, in town?
Mosley Road, 8220 Mosley
Road. So if you're, in town, which, our viewers come from all over the country. Hey, Patrizia from Rome, my fave gal that comes in from Italy. But so she probably won't be coming down, but unless she comes to visit me. But in town, north side, if you've got furniture and you guys will pick it up as well.
Yes, we will.
So easy peasy. You've got a lot of things when you're relocating, downsizing, so do it before you move to a smaller home. If you are, one of us in the particular age and you've got a big house, particularly, and you want to downsize to a smaller one, call them before you list your home, because we all know less is more. How we live in our home is not how we market it to sell it. So, give them a call and they, the things that you donate to them, of course, are a tax write-off and will make your process easier in the transition to downsizing. Any comments on that, Oli, or anything?
You said it very well. For the people, what are the benefits of donating? But I just want to match that with,
yes,
because people who are watching your show, people who are affiliated with the organizations such as yours, I would consider high-end folks. So a lot of times we don't even know when there is a bright light, under the light, the darkness is really dark. So what happens is in the greater Houston area, every night there is over 300,000 children that goes to sleep on the floor or shares their bed with somebody.
Wow.
I mean, we hear this story every day at the furniture bank.
Wow.
How children are sleeping on the floor. Families are desperate to have a roof on their head. And then after the roof, there is no other resources. When you buy your food and medicine, there is no money for anything else. So there are years and years that goes by that hundreds of families, thousands of families cannot afford to buy a piece of furniture. That's where Furniture Bank comes in.
Yes.
When your customers, when your clients are donating furniture, those high-end furniture, we can sell a sofa for $500 and use that $500 to give furniture to 3 different families, filling up their apartments.
Yes, and that is just amazing. And I know you have a slogan, and it really, touched my heart. And that is that, your mission is that no child will
No kids to sleep on the floor.
No child will sleep on the floor. And it's through that. It's through, of course, I believe now you're manufacturing beds, but through the donations, obviously the donations mean more if they're high end, but I think,
Any donation.
tank takes any kind, it all goes towards helping families. And that's just alarming to hear that 300,000 kids are not sleeping on a bed in Houston. You said in Houston?
Yes, in the greater Houston area.
Wow.
So imagine that, and we don't know this. This is a lot of people ask me, do you mean 300? Do you mean 30,000? No, it's 300,000 children.
Wow.
And that may be a lower number. We may have estimated it lower.
Wow.
This number came from the mayor of the city. So what I am saying is the Houston Furniture Bank is in a position where we can make our city a city where no kids go to sleep on the floor.
No kids go to sleep on the floor. People hear that, 300,000 kids. So I know there's other folks from other towns, but all of you Houstonians, you can make a difference. You can make a difference by donating a couch, donating a chair, donating money if that's your calling, so that this great cause can be fulfilled, that we can turn that number into zero.
Yeah, we will.
Yes.
The reason that we moved into Montgomery County, one of the reasons is we know that Woodlands in the Houston area, the people that lives under the poverty line is estimated to be 21% of the population.
And you know what? People would not guess that, would they?
No. So, but in Woodlands, the number is 4% only. So Woodlands and Montgomery County is a natural leader to take this on and lead our region.
Wow.
And we next couple of years, we can say that in Montgomery County, in Woodlands, you cannot find any child that goes to sleep on the floor. And that could become an example for not only Texas, but for the whole nation. That it can be done.
I'm sorry. So what do you know just for Montgomery County, the poverty?
Montgomery County is 10% below poverty. So, and Woodlands is 4%.
The Woodlands pocket. There's a lot of, and here's the message. And I live in the Woodlands. We've been here for 20 years. And we are all so blessed to have abundance, okay? To have abundance. And this is an opportunity to share our abundance and to give back to others and to serve others. And it just touches my heart, your mission and your goal, Oli. And we want to help and to help serve as much as we can. I know you have a time limit. I'm trying to see my phone here. What is the time? Anybody? Can't see on the phone. How are we doing on time for you?
We're good.
Okay. So we talked a little bit about downsizing, okay, and then of course there's upsizing too. So not everybody has luxury, most of us have just ordinary, okay. So if you're looking for a bargain, I mean, I saw these tables that you had, that I don't know if you manufacture them or you get them from probably a vendor in every color, like a drum table, really solid wood with detail on them, every color you can imagine for $99. And, you go to a furniture store, you're going to get in debt on payments, et cetera. You're not going to get something quality. This was like quality. So if you're moving to a place, first home, et cetera, check out, their location, either off of Mosley, is it?
Yes, 8220 Mosley or 295 Sawdust.
And go in, and they've got, thousands of square feet of furniture in there that's been donated. Support them and help yourself too, and get a bargain if you are, looking to, like I said, freshen up your home or your first time home buyer, et cetera. I am just one of those. I'm always looking for a bargain. People have kind of made fun of me that, that I'm like an eagle eye, but I find it inspiring, and I love to find unique things rather than cookie cutter, types of items. So check them out for that. Our last topic, keeping on, board with what we've advertised here, is that we talked about it. Do you have too much stuff? Okay, even if you're not selling, we all gather too much stuff. Tune in next week because you're going to find a very comical session next week on having too much stuff and using it all and thinking it's all usable. So you don't want to miss next week. But if you have too much stuff, again, you don't need to be selling. You could just want space. Having less stuff creates space. Don't you feel better when you declutter and remove things to where the space in the room can breathe? I know I do. I'm constantly battling that because I work from home. Both my husband and I work from home. I've got, a decor business, a staging business, design business. We gather a lot of stuff, and I have a lot of interest, and I need more stuff for those interests. In fact, recently I was told I need to get some power tools for my latest stuff. We just gather too much, and then people give us stuff, and we feel obligated to put the stuff up and put it around, and it makes us feel like this, our energy. So I encourage you, if you have too much stuff, rather than just donate it to your go-to big box. And I'm not saying don't donate to them, but you've got someone local. If you want to be community-centric and community involved, give Houston Furniture Bank a call, either on the north side or in town, and they'll even come and pick it up for you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I just want to add something to this.
Yes.
When you talked about for people to come visit us to purchase furniture, to buy from us.
Yes.
That is what keeps us alive. In 2008, during the financial crisis, we decided to move towards, rather than depending on financial donation to run our charity, we decided that we will earn our own income and use that. It's a social business model. So every penny that we make from these furniture sales, these mattress recycling, we recycled 100,000 mattresses in last 8 years.
So Oli, can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Not to interrupt you, but I want to talk about, and that's key is, and that's why you have this huge warehouse. People need to shop there to really contribute to the cost. But talk to me, because I don't know much about the mattress recycling. How does that work? Some people might go, oh. How do you do that?
What happens is when someone is donating mattresses,
yes,
we use those mattresses to break it down. We break those mattresses down if it's not usable. If there is any kind of stain on it, when a company, when SARTA or Rooms to Go or Mattress Farm, when they're donating, sometimes the full trailer of mattresses has to be recycled. Sometimes 10% of that could be refurbished. And those refurbished mattresses are the ones that we give away to families. Once it's properly cleaned and bagged and everything, it looks like a brand new mattress.
It's like new. So if I was, for our homeowners out there who say, gosh, I have mattresses, I'm moving or whatever, what is the criteria? No stain, no tear?
We will pick up any mattress as long as it doesn't have any blood on it or bed bugs on it. Other than that,
how do you test for bed bugs? I watch Hotel Makeover, so
that's very easy really. If you go across that seam on the side, if you look around the seam, you can clearly see the spots if they're a big bug.
So they're visible like little dots.
Little dots. Dots, and then if you don't see them, you'll say they're droppings. The sign of that dropping. You see that one dropping, you see that, you don't touch that mattress.
Okay.
You don't take those. So other than that, mattresses are a menace to the landfills. It costs every county, every city a lot of taxpayer money to get rid of those mattresses.
Wow.
And it goes to the landfills. It doesn't disintegrate. So for hundreds of years, it's creating methane and other kind of gas to pollute the environment.
Wow.
So what we have done is we started this program of collecting and deconstructing and using that for some extra income to the furniture bank. We sell those things and we make some income from the recycled part, and then we save the landfills. And at the same time, that program also employs people that are coming out of the prison. So it's a program where we are recycling mattresses, but people's lives families are being able to. We have about 15, 16 people that watch the furniture bank that were ex-convicts. They did something from 1 year to 15, 20 years they have spent there. And then this was their first opportunity to get a job doing mattress recycling.
Wow.
Helping the community. So
you also, let me talk about that, because some people know out there, I have a daughter, mentally disabled daughter, adult, very much an adult. And she's not driven her whole life because she's had epilepsy. So that's close to my heart, organizations like yours that employ either disenfranchised, disabled, et cetera, employees. Wow. And where is that located, Oli?
Within our Mosley Road, 8220 Mosley.
Okay.
So I would love for you to come and if you want to do something from here to show people.
I would love it.
We have started a program here. I think that the city could really, in next 20 years, the city could really say that Houston Furniture Bank has made a significant difference in the standard of living for our community.
Wow. Wow. Absolutely. I mean, you're involving from so many ends. Unfortunately, that's a little far for my daughter because she doesn't drive. Too bad you don't have one in Conroe. But I just love that. I love that you're not, helping the community in so many ways, employing disenfranchised and mentally maybe handicapped, and helping or innocent children, no matter how they got in that situation, to have a bed. I mean, that's just incredible. You must just go to sleep every night thinking, oh, there's a special place in heaven for me.
That is true, but at the same, there is so much to do. I mean, yes. In the greater Houston area, the number that I just told you, that's a real number. And then we are doing only 100 families a month, maybe 100 children getting bed. What is 100 to 300,000? So there is a lot to do in the Houston area. Mattress recycling. We are throwing away over 700,000 mattresses going to landfills every year. So
now, is that what you're throwing away, or you're saying that?
No. For me, the overall, everybody else together. According to the estimate made by the International Sleep Products Association, in the greater Houston area, every year, somewhere between 750,000 to 1 million pieces of mattresses and foundations are going to the landfills. So
how, Oli, do we get that word out? Like, what is the majority of the sources that are throwing out that mattresses? Is it residents? Is it businesses? Where can you have the biggest impact to educate them?
All of them. In Montgomery County, for example, all the drop-off sites, nobody takes mattresses.
Right.
All the recycling centers, nobody could go, because handling mattress is a difficult thing to do. So
and will you pick up the mattresses also?
Yes. We request a donation for pickup of mattress. Okay. We request a $25 donation, 25 or say, depending on how far you are, could be $30 per mattress. But we will be recycling it. If it's usable, refurbish it and give it to a family, or we'll recycle it so that it doesn't go to the landfill.
Yes.
So the more we can do, like I'm talking to you now, I'm going to an interview with the Conroe Courier. I'm going to discuss it with them. So
yes.
if the more people starts talking about it, people have to know the problems in
You
a
have to know.
rich
I
society.
had no idea. So, my brain is churning, because marketing and sales is my background, and my passion, and that's it, to connect. I'm sure maybe you already have, uh, one of our dear friends and chapter members is Betsy from Home Consignment. She probably gets people all the time that they don't take mattresses. So some of these big consignment places, maybe even other affiliates that donate, would they want to donate the mattresses?
Sure. Oh, the point is, I need to hang with you or somehow figure out a way to get. You got so many of 20 years living in that area, doing the kind of thing that you do, the kind of personality, the engaging individual that you are. So you can connect the Houston Furniture Bank to a lot of resources
Yes.
that we are tremendously in need of.
Yes.
And what I was saying is, in my experience, once you identify a problem, if people understand that we have this problem, if you have resources, then 90% of it is already done.
Yes.
If people could understand, if 6 million people that lives in this Greater Houston area could understand that 300,000 children are sleeping on the floor, I can guarantee you that would not happen anymore.
It would not. And you
Yeah.
and I are going to work together. So I do a Cats Tuesday tip live every Tuesday. Okay. And so I don't know about this Tuesday. We're pretty booked, but we're gonna come plan, and I'm gonna come out to the factory.
Okay.
And we're gonna do live.
Okay. Very good. Yeah.
And get the word out.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. That really is what I was looking for. That you really take this on as something that's your program. It's not my initiative. It's your initiative that you are going to take on now and make it for everybody.
Absolutely. We put it on our. I don't remember the gentleman that quoted it, but that by ourselves, alone we are one, together we are powerful, something like that. And that's what it's really all about. If we, get the word out, my early days, this will tell you how blessed I am to live so old. My early days of selling yellow page advertising, I used to have a saying when people said, well, I don't have a budget to advertise. And I would tell them, well, you're kind of like the person who winks in the dark. You know you did it, but nobody else does. And it's all about awareness, right? We don't want to be the winking in the dark.
Yes.
Because this is powerful. We need to let people know about it.
Yes.
Because I know Houstonians are just known for wanting to help and give back. And what a great way to do it. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I can testify to that. The Houston, Texas is one of the best places that you can really operate with people. It might look tough, but people have very soft and kind heart, giving heart.
They do. They pack a gun and speak softly. I don't know. I don't, but I'm originally from California, but I've been in Houston, Texas. We started off in Waco for about 18 years now. So I tell people, once you've gone through 3 Houston summers, you call yourself a Texan. You call yourself a Texan. Well, Oli, thank you so much. We've covered a lot of material. I hope it was valuable to folks out there. Most folks will watch this on the replay. Please repost. I'll be sending you the link once it's on YouTube. But repost the Facebook, because I think it gets more algorithms. Facebook doesn't like YouTube so much. So YouTube is more for other things, because they won't show it. I don't know why. They want you to stay on Facebook. But share it.
We'll post it on our website. We'll post it on the. I mean, you will edit this something, right?
Yes. Jeff, my esteemed business partner and husband, will take it. We're not going to edit anything we said, but he'll make it pretty and put the contact information again, in print. So it'll be very easy. And of course, then it will have the, what do you call it? the readout, so if people are not listening on their devices, they can read it.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be very easy. Again, thank you.
Okay.
Oli Mohammed from HoustonFurnitureBank.org is their website. I am Kat Trelinos with Tada by Kat, Next Level Staging and Design. And as always, my message to you is to stay positive, stay hopeful, and stay connected. Connect with us. Connect with Oli. Connect with us on Tuesdays, on Fridays at 10 a.m. And I challenge you to go out this weekend and to pay it forward with positivity. Until next time, have a great weekend. Bye, Oli. Bye,
Thank
all.
you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you.